Hello, my name is Miles O'Donnell. I was born and grew up in the U.S., and now I live in Taiwan. When I was a kid back in Melbourne, Florida, my aunt used to make delicious homemade bread. One reason her bread was so good was that she bought wheat and ground her own flour in an electric impact mill. I've been making bread myself for some years now, both by hand and using a bread machine. But my bread could never compete with my aunt's bread. So last year I decided to buy a mill and try grinding my own flour. I did some online research, but not enough. This is where my trouble started. If I'd known then what I know now, my choices would have been different. Here's what happened. My research led me to the Retsel Mil-Rite. There was no warning on the Retsel website, but there should have been. On July 12, 2017, I ordered a Retsel Mil-Rite with accessories and mailed a check to Retsel. July 28, 2017, Retsel confirms receipt of my check for $1,117.35, $767.85 for a Mil-Rite with accessories, and $349.50 for shipping to Taiwan. Retsel says I should be patient. I say I will. Sure enough, Retsel is slow submitting my check. On September 12, 2017, I see that my bank has paid the check. It's now been 2 months since my order. Months go by. I send emails. Retsel finally admits that it has been too long, but they say they'll get right on it. More months go by. More emails. I send an email saying that if they don't ship within a week, I will cancel. A week goes by. On 28 March 2018, I cancel. It's now been 8.5 months since my order. The next day I get Retsel's email. We shipped your mill yesterday. Really? On April 10th, 2018, 9 months since my order, a heavy package arrives. It's the Mil-Rite with exactly the accessories I ordered. I'm happy. Until I plug it in and turn it on. The motor hums, but the stones don't turn. It's DOA. I notify Retsel. Retsel says it will put a claim in with the post office. I save all the packing materials. More emails fly back and forth. On April 23rd, the postal inspector arrives, checks the mill and the packaging, takes pictures, fills in his report, and asks me to encourage Retsel to do a better job of packing its product, especially for international shipment. I send Retsel an email. Retsel sends a return email saying they only have 1% shipping damage. I tell Retsel that they still owe me a working mill. Retsel says wait, they want to see if the post office will reimburse them. By July 1st, 2018, I am fed up. It's been nearly a year since I ordered, and the broken mill is still sitting in our living room. I post a summary of my Retsel experience on the Fresh Loaf forum. A couple of Fresh Loaf members take pity on me. One of them contacts Retsel and gets them to agree to send me a new motor, for what it's worth, which as it turned out wasn't much. The other member is experienced in electric mill repair. In the forum, he talks me through troubleshooting and the repair process. I end up hammering the motor case back into shape and using a Dremel tool to grind some relief in the stator. It lives! On July 16th, I grind my first whole wheat flour and bake a loaf. It's been just over a year since I ordered the Retsel mill. Retsel is happy to learn that I was able to get the mill to work, and they allow that now they don't need to send a new motor after all. Retsel is a study in contrasts. They seem to make good mills, but along with the good mills comes terrible, I mean world-class terrible, service. Don't get me wrong, the people at Retsel are not stupid. In fact, they're smart. The excuses they make up are ever so logical. Retsel's performance on my order was beyond awful, and I have learned that I'm no exception. But if you can wait for months while Retsel sits on your money, if you are very patient with broken promise after broken promise, and if you are good with motors and machines and can fix any problem that might arise, Retsel might just be the company for you.
We are known as Retsel, to put it in a nutshell. We make and sell the finest grinding mills, good for any kind of grain, and we don't mind your pain as we run you through our mill. We run you through the mill, it's a special kind of thrill that we get when we run you through the mill. Yes, we run you through our mill. We maximize the time, we can keep you on the line, while your money makes us money all the time. We play the waiting game and watch our interest gain, while our crybaby customers complain. We run them through the mill, it's a certain kind of thrill that we get when we run them through our mill. You might think we're slow, but we want you to know that we can always have another go. You'll probably be amazed all the ways we can delay, and we're cooking up new stories every day. We run you through the mill, it's a special kind of thrill that we get when we run you through the mill. When it comes to client management, there's no one quite like us. If they give us any argument, we just let them fuss. Our clients like to fuss. This is our daily bread, we take care of the spread. Money in and product out, we plan ahead. We know that you might flip, but try to get a grip, 'cause it hurts us when we ship. Yes, it hurts us when we ship. We run you through the mill, it's a special kind of thrill that we get when we run you through the mill. Just a few more days and a couple more delays, we'll get your tracking number to you. So please do trust us, don't you go and bust us, 'cause we'd never ever try to screw you. We run you through the mill, it's a special kind of thrill that we get when we run you through the mill. Yes, we run you through our mill.
So if you are thinking about buying a home grain mill, do due diligence. And if you happen to check out Retsel, buyer beware.